Hi, everybody. It's Mr. Ron, and we're ready for this week's circle time. So let's check and make sure everybody's here. We'll wait for you to sit back down. Yeah, okay. All right, we're all set. Are you ready to do our hello? Oh, we'll sing our hello song first. See, I forget. Hola, buenos dias, me llamo señor. You point to yourself and say your name. Ron. Everybody's name Ron? Hoy es un buen día, me siento muy feliz. You make a feliz face and we'll say, hola, amigos. Hola, amigos. Nice. All right, well, let's see if we can do our hellos. I'll say the hello. I yawned a minute ago, and now I just can't stop. I'll say each hello, and then you guys say it back. Are you ready? Hello. Hola. Bonjour. Buongiorno. Guten Morgen. Ni hao. Ohio. Aloha. Salam. Zdravo. Namaste. Merhaba. Annyeonghaseyo. Privyat. Jumbo. Aingai. Yaate. Kiora. Sawadi. Kasaleli. Whoa, that's a lot. It's 20 hellos. So next, I'm sorry. Sorry, it's nap time. I gotta go beddy bye. What were we doing? Oh, now we've got to do our fingers. Hey, days of the week. Are you ready? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And the weekend is Saturday and Sunday. Stay at home days. Nice. Do you remember why there's 5 on this side and 2 on this side? These are the school days, and these are the stay-at-home weekend days. But currently, everybody's has 7 stay-at-home days. All right, well, let's try it in Spanish. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes. And the weekend is sábado. Oh, well, let's do this one as the turtle. Sábado y domingo, stay at casa days. Oh, no. And the last one will be in French. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi. And the weekend is the tough guy, right? Samedi, dimanche, day, maison days. Oh! Nice. So we would normally do the stuff on the wall, which if you were here, I would be on this side, but it's back anyway. This is all backwards from how it's supposed to be. If you were actually here, all the stuff would be on the wall on this side, but this is all backwards, so crazy, isn't it? So the letter of the week is, do you remember? P. It kind of makes a letter P, although it kind of looks a little bit more like a letter R. But P. These 2 fingers, and you put your thumb there, and you turn it down. It's the same as the letter K. Letter K is like this, and the letter P is like that. P. Should we try the alphabet? I'm going to keep trying it on this side. This is the wrong hand for me, but since the video is backwards, it's the right hand. So you're supposed to. So anyway. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. There it is. Q, R, S, S. Oh, that's A. That's S. That's right. S. T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Z is for bubblegum. Zebra. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Thank you. The color of the week is purple. So we're going to make purple paint. So open up your 2 big jars of paint. Take this hand, I'm going to stick it in and grab a big handful of red. Bleh. And I take this hand, stick it in and grab a big handful of blue. Bleh. And I count to 3. We're going to clap them together and we're going to make purple. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Purple! Ooh, purple. We're very purple now. Our region for the week is Mexico. And Mexico is a very nice place. It's just down below the United States. And you know, half of the United States used to be Mexico. And our own Miss Rebecca comes from Mexico. You can ask her about it. So I have a couple of fun facts about... Oh, a minute, I lost one of my fun facts. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, this is terrible. What happened? Is it under the... Oh, no. I'll have to try and remember it. Oh, this is going to be terrible. Mexico, we have a number of foods that we eat that come from Mexico. And then we're spread around the whole rest of the world from Mexico. Chilies, which a lot of people just call peppers, all come from Mexico. Beans, tomatoes, avocados, squash, chia. Have you ever had chia, the little tiny seeds? Amaranth, which is a kind of grain. And I'm forgetting some because I've lost my other paper. Maybe I ate it. I don't know. So those are all foods that come from Mexico. Mexico City, which is the biggest city in the world. Sometimes it goes back and forth between Tokyo being the biggest city and Mexico City being the biggest city. It is usually Mexico City, though, is the biggest city in the world. It's also the highest city in North or South America. I think South America. See, I would have it here on my sheet, but I've lost it. But it is definitely in North or Central America is the highest city. It was the main city of the Aztec Empire. And so when the state of Mexico made the city, they just built it on top of the old Aztec city. Well, the old Aztec city was on an island in the middle of a lake. And now that Mexico City is so huge, it's kind of built out over the lake. So anytime someone wants to build a new building and they dig down, they have a law in Mexico, everyone's got to stop. Because the main Aztec city was so big, anytime you dig down at all, you're going to run into something that used to belong to the Aztec people. So there's a law, everyone's got to start digging, they stop, and the scientists come in, they look, and they find all kinds of things. But because it's built on a lake, Mexico City is sinking 6 to 8 inches a year. That doesn't sound very good. The Aztec people that lived in Mexico, there's a lot of different groups that used to live in Mexico. One group would come in, and they would all just kind of leave, and then another group would come in. But the Aztec people spoke a language called Nahuatl. And a lot of the things that come from that part of the world still have their Nahuatl names, like a lot of the foods. So I'll say the word for it in the Nahuatl language, and you see if you can guess what that word is in English. All right, this is something you eat. It's tomato. That one's easy. You know what it is, right? The next is aguacate. That one's a little harder. Aguacate is avocado. And tomato is tomato. What about chocolatl? That one's super easy. It was originally a word called cacahuatl. And so both the words cocoa and the word chocolate come from that first word, cacahuatl. Cacahuatl turned into chocolatl, and that became chocolate, and then also cocoa. It's pretty cool. Other words that come from Nahuatl are chili, ocelot, guacamole, guacahuatl, chia, shack, which is another word for a hut, and coyote. Oh, Tamale, of course, tamale. Oh, and then our last fun fact about Mexico is that 65 million years ago, the meteor that hit and then killed off all of the dinosaurs, that landed in Mexico, just on the edge of the Yucatan Peninsula. And I imagine things weren't very nice after the meteor hit. Probably very smoky and blah. But there weren't any people 65 million years ago, so we wouldn't. Scientists can tell us all about it. But those were most of the Mexican fun facts, since I lost my other sheet. I'm sure I'll find it later on the way out. So the other thing is our science this week is asteroids. So, yeah, I guess a meteor could be an asteroid. An asteroid is a big rock that is floating around in space. Now, the difference between a meteor and an asteroid is just out in space. A meteor has to come near the Earth. I guess it could come near another planet, but you would have to see it from the planet to be a meteor. When it's still out in space, it is called a meteoroid. When it's falling through the air, it is a meteor, and usually you see a tail and whatnot. When it has already hit the ground and you find it and you pick it up, that is a meteorite. So there's three different words for the same thing. One is before it's in the Earth's atmosphere, meteoroid. When it's coming through the Earth's atmosphere and it's all fiery and very exciting, that is a meteor. And when it hits and you find it on the ground, that's a meteorite. What would we be doing this week? The days of the week things. Monday would be wear something silly. So at home, you guys could just put on something silly. Maybe, or if you don't want to find something silly, you could make something silly. Maybe you go, I'm going to be a chicken today. And so you could just get some paper and you could make the chicken top of the head and you could make a chicken beak. Them boy chickens have that thing down here. Chicken. If you wanted, or you could be a monster, you could be whatever you want. Tuesday would be show and tell. So you could do your own show and tell show at home. Maybe what you could do is find 5 things and then do a little show and tell for mom and dad of those 5 things. Bring the 5 things out, have mom and dad sit down, or you could have your brothers or sisters or aunts or uncles or invite the whole family and do the show. Wednesday, we would be talking about purple foods. So I don't know if you have any purple foods in your house. Purple foods are really, really good for you. There's something inside them that turns them purple that's actually really good for you and keeping you healthy. Some foods that are purple there are purple grapes. Not all grapes are purple. Some grapes are red. Some grapes are green. Some grapes are purple. Onions. There are some onions that are purple, although they're more purple on the outside than on the inside. They're still kind of white on the inside. But the outside of each layer is kind of purple. There are purple bananas. I don't know if you've ever seen them. There's red bananas. There's also bananas that are little tiny bananas, and they're kind of purple. Blueberries can be kind of purple. They're more of a blue, but it's got a little bit of red in it. Some people say it's kind of a purple. Eggplants are really, really, really dark purple, almost black. There are purple potatoes. And when you cut inside, they're still purple inside. It's really kind of cool. So maybe you guys at home, you can try to see how many purple foods you can think of, or maybe you can go on the computer with mom and dad. Thursday, we would be trying Mexican food. I gotta go. This is already too long. I'm gonna have to cut it. And Friday, we would wear purple. So that's everything. That's all of our stuff. I gotta go. Computer. Gotta go. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.